Happy first day of spring. So this week my children are home on spring break, so I even make them do tons of spring cleaning. But I let them have a short break to go out with their friends, and so hopefully they will stay out and give me enough time to complete this video. So what I have here is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I cut the center out because my last video when I made the waterfall, I used this center to make the rocks. And so I'm going to use this as my background. And then I have a cloud paper cut at 11.5 by 7. And this green paper cut at 11.5 by about 4. And the cloud paper is open stock from Joann's. And this green paper and the train paper that I'm going to use a little bit later is from Little Boys and Their Toys by the Paper Studio. All right. So let's go ahead and get this. Ooh, I'm knocking things around. So sorry. Adhered. And since I mentioned the train paper, you can probably guess that this is going to be a train themed layout. Now I did not put the glue on the bottom down here because it's open, obviously. Okay. And this one's going to go right on top, so I can put the glue on all 4 sides. There we go. Then I have this train paper, and I really wanted to use it. I didn't quite know where to put it, so I'm just going to put it right up here as a border, I guess you can call it, mid border. And this paper is cut at 11.5 by 3. Go. Then I have these train tracks, and they're basically 2 pieces of tracks that I glued together right here, and I cut off some of the bottoms here just to make it work for how I wanted it. This is going to go close to the bottom. I nipped off the end there, and I nipped off the end here so it can fit. All right, then I have this little photo mat, and this is 3 inches by 4 inches. It's going to go approximately there. And then this one is 5 inches by 4 1/4, and it's going to go there. And this is going to hold 2 pictures that are 2.5 or 2 inches each. Okay. Next, I have this train. This train is, I kind of covered it up with my thing. It's 8 by 7 3/4. And I put some foam adhesive here. I know I don't normally do foam adhesive, but I just wanted to pop up a little bit off my pictures. So this is going to go right here. I'm trying to remember how the pictures are. There's a stranger in this corner of the picture, so I don't mind covering her up. And then I don't want to cut off my niece right here, so I'm trying to do it that way. Okay. So let's go ahead and attach this one down. Oh, and I just want to show you what I did here before I attach it. So you might see it says Choo Choo all over the steam. What I did was I took this stamp from my pink stamper, and it says I choose you, and I took my washi tape and I just covered it over here and inked up the Choo Choo, and then stamped it over here, and I inked it up in gray so it kind of blends into the gray steam. So I was tearing my paper there. Bummer. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get these off. Oops, and before I put this down, let me attach these photo mats. I'm trying to rush because I'm afraid my kids are going to come in the house yelling, "Mom, Mom," and interrupt the video. For all of you who have kids, you know what I'm talking about. We are doing a no technology week for the kids, and they complained at first, and I said, you know what, I grew up in the 80s. I survived. You guys will all survive too. And can I just tell you guys what a blessing it has been? They are playing outside with their friends. They have found toys that they have not touched in months or years. Their rooms are absolutely spotless right now. And so my husband and I were just talking a few minutes ago, saying that we are going to do a no technology maybe 3-4 times a week, because this has just been wonderful. And my children don't even have phones. They are not allowed to have phones, but they use my tablet to, and that pictures will slide right underneath here. They use my tablet to watch YouTube. They use my phone to text their friends. And it really kind of got ridiculous. And so this has been a great week for us. All right, then I have this little conductor. And he is 5.5 tall by 2 inches wide. His head is a little heavy for his little body, so I'm trying to support that. And so let's go ahead and get him tacked down. And again, these pictures are from the amusement park that we had passed to for several years. So these pictures that I'm putting on here all are correlated with the steam train at the park, but they're taking in multiple years. So, okay, so the conductor is just going to go right back here. And then I have this cowboy. So if you've ever been to Knott's Berry Farm and you go on the steam train, they have some robbers come on the train. Let me show you this picture. You can see him here. And my daughter's got her hands up. And they wear a bandana, and they wear these cute little funny glasses over their eyes. So it's kind of comical. But I didn't have a bandana put over his face, but I still wanted a little cowboy. So I'm going to put him right over here and in front of the train, kind of like he's stopping the train, the little robber. And he is cut at 5.5 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide. And I am going to pop up the top of him and the bottom of him on foam tape, because the train is a little thick and he was going to buckle a little bit, and I didn't want that to happen. So occasionally I do put foam tape on my pages, just not very often. And this foam tape comes from the Dollar Tree. And I don't mind using stuff from the Dollar Tree as long as it's not close to my pictures, because I want everything that touches my pictures to be acid free. So, but these are lower down. I don't think it'll cause a problem. All right, so I'm going to stick him right here. So that's my scary cowboy robber. Then I have these sheriff stars, badge stars, and I'm just going to stick them up in the corners of these mats. And I'm only going to put it on half because I don't want it touching my picture. There's one. Two. And the third one, I think I'll put up here. All right, and that is my quick and easy layout, and hopefully when my husband and my kids go back to work and school next week, I can start working on more layouts. Have a happy spring, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.